Abracadabra to Dylan. Z. Pickle.
And it's Wolf Wednesday, Joe.
Terriers edition.
Terriers. We love Wolf Wednesday.
Hey, how about a hand for your on-field host, Jeremiah Coughlin, huh? Does such a good job out here.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Portland Pickles Show, the pregame show. You know, I do that every time, don't I? Well, anyway, it's brought to you tonight by Coin 6, one of my favorite news stations, I'll tell you that much, and I'm rambling now. But let's get into this one. I got Mike Checks on my right, and I got Coach Hopple on my left, and I'll magically disappear now, if you don't mind. Have at it.
All right. Thank you much, Ron. Congratulations on the win last night, Hops. Pickles win a close one late last night, 6-5. Tony Otis, a big force in last night's victory, a solo home run to tie the game back up in the fourth, and then another solo shot in the eighth to tie the game again.
Yeah.
Dang.
Good at bats.
Yeah.
Good
what
at
we were
bats.
talking about before we started the show, two different home runs.
Absolutely. Deep center.
Right. On a ball that just kept carrying.
Yep, and we talk about that. That's where the big boys hit balls out right there. And he's not a big boy, but he went out there. But the one to left field was just a laser.
Yeah,
I don't think it got 20 feet off the ground.
No, it got out quick.
It got out quick. 105 exit velo, and it just, that was a line drive that just kept going and going and going straight and never got any air under it.
Now, do you know if the boys in the bullpen had to scatter when that one was coming in?
They did have to scatter a little bit there.
All right.
Yes, yeah, they're all flying around down there. Yeah, it was a great hit.
Well, is Tony's power something you and the coaching staff have been waiting to see, or was that a bit of a surprise?
No, I don't think it's really a surprise. We've had him, for a couple of years here now, and we know he's got some pop. And he runs well, so he'll get some doubles here on balls hit to the line gaps. And but no, he has it. He doesn't shorten BP all the time. but game time's a little different for him.
Well, you got a little more of the energy flowing through you at that point.
Yeah, exactly. You know, you already hit one, you might as well go for another one.
Why not?
You know, yeah, no, he's got pop. It might be hidden a little bit, but we know he's got it.
Well, it was fun to see last night. Also fun to watch last night, Ari Kligman, a solid 3-inning start. Struggled a little bit early, a couple walks and an HBP in the first, but didn't end up surrendering a run in the time he was on the mound.
Yeah, he did struggle. He got a lot of pitches, so same thing we talked about before is pitch count's going up, you got to get out. And we haven't been pitching very well. You know, I mean, we 10 free bases last night with 3 HBPs.
Right.
It's 13, you know, count 13 free 90s. That adds up runs, you know, so we got to be better down there. We got to be better down there right now.
Well, hopefully we'll see that tonight.
Yeah.
Carter Speights closed it out last night, a scoreless inning in the third to pick up the win for himself and secure the team win.
Yeah, no, I don't know what you had him at yesterday, about 94 I think he was on the velo, and throws a lot of strikes and doesn't know our pick signs yet, but we're going to teach him that again. So we're just yelling at him going, hey, you got to look at our middle guys, you know, but he did a great job. He did a really good job. So
well, and he's got some good movement on his off-speed pitches when he chooses to throw them.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, when he's throwing that hard, we don't have to use a lot of off-speed stuff. If he can spot up his fastball, let him hit it. Our defense is really good.
Yes, it is.
You know, so as we always tell guys, pitch contact. Pitch contact, let him swing it. We'll get you outs. No big deal. We can't defend ball 4.
Right.
We can't defend hit by pitches, but we can defend anything else hit. You know, and we're pretty good at that.
Well, Joey Wright, particularly good last night at the hot corner, had a couple great plays over there.
That double play was amazing.
Yes, it was.
I mean, that was a bam, 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 and it was super good. I mean, he got rid of that ball in a hurry, and it got there fast.
Round the horn, they sent it quick.
Yeah, no, that was a great play.
Well, obviously, each season, each Pickles team has its own identity, and each of them need to be managed accordingly.
Oh, yeah.
Last season's team thrived on small ball, contact steals, hit and run. And I know y'all started out with that this year, but once you've seen this team's power develop, how has that changed how you manage getting guys on base and over and in?
It's changed a lot. As you see by our stats, we don't have a lot of stolen bases. So we're trying to hit guys and move them into scoring position more than we are just bunting. Because our guys are pretty good hitters, and all the way up and down the lineup with guys even that are not starters can swing the bat well. And so I think we can score runs if we just let them do what they're supposed to be doing. There'll be times like, you know, close games that we go, hey, we got to get one here just to add on one or whatever. If the right guy's up to bunt and we've got guys behind him that are swinging the bat well, then we're going to go back to that theory. But right now we're swinging it good enough that we're just going to let them go.
And it's not like these boys don't have wheels on them either. I mean, we've seen guys go first to third on a single. You know, so it's not like they can't steal the bases, but at the point in which you got so many guys swinging a hot bat, why waste the chance on getting thrown out at second when you can just drive him in?
Or popping up to the catcher or first baseman or something and getting out without anybody advancing. So, you know, we'll go back to it eventually. I mean, when the time's right, we'll do it, but we just don't feel that's that important right now.
Well, and just nice to have another tool in the kit, so to speak.
Absolutely, yeah.
Well, comparing the team from last year and this year, are the challenges coaching this year's team easier, harder, or just different than they were last year?
Probably just different.
Okay.
You know, and like I said, we had some pretty good pitchers last year.
Absolutely.
We're struggling a little bit with that, and I know Christian's working with those guys down there all the time, and he gets frustrated too. We're in the dugout going, who are we going to get up next? Who are we going to get hot? You know, Mags and I and him will talk and going, no, not him, not yet. Let's get somebody else going and stuff like that. But I don't think it's any different to coach. I mean, we had some pretty good players last year, and we got some really good players this year. So I don't think there's much difference in our coaching philosophy, except for on the mound right now, just getting better guys. And we got 2 new guys into, well, not 2 new guys, but Snow's here now. So and Umblot, you'll probably see for an inning tonight.
All right.
He'll probably throw an inning a week right now until we get him up to 2 innings and 3 innings, and then see what he does from there.
Okay.
Snow's probably going to throw on Friday, at some point Friday, get him an inning or 2, and just try to get him ready for going to 3 innings or 4 innings, whatever we need them both. So
get him ready for the end of the season.
Yeah. So he'll be there Friday. He'll throw Friday for us. At least that's our plan right now.
Okay.
Is getting him in for an inning on Friday, and hopefully Unblot will get the opportunity to come in today and get us an inning today and just get his feet wet. So,
well, always fun to watch a new arm.
Absolutely.
And, for the guys that haven't been here before, see how they react to the crowd size and how the crowd acts on a given night.
Exactly.
And all of that's important.
Yeah, our crowd's pretty good here.
Absolutely. Well, we talked about a few players yesterday we hadn't seen in a while, but I had totally spaced off on Zion Williams. I guess I just glanced over. Oh!
He's back today. He just got back.
Nice.
He's about 100%. So, we were tossing and turning whether we were going to start him tonight, but he hasn't hit really for a while because he's been injured. So he didn't even take BP today, but he'll take it tomorrow, and we're ready to put him back in the lineup again. So he said he's at 100%, so he's ready to go. Right on. How do you feel the team is health-wise at this point of the season? Because we're just now starting on the second half. Yeah, I think we're healthy. Klugman had a little bit of a oblique on his right side, so left-handed pitchers, we weren't letting him hit very much against lefties because he goes right-handed at that time. So he's back. He said he's feeling really good. But other tan that, everybody, I think, is pretty healthy. Good spot to be in right now, knock on wood. Anybody that is injured right now, like I said, getting Zion back is going to be huge for us. Another bat in the lineup. Another bat, another threat in the outfield that can cover ground. Has got a great arm, and so we'll be making some moves a little bit today and go from there. So, it's going to be fun to watch. Well, fans, it's Pickles Magic Night tonight at Walker Stadium. Coach, you know any magic tricks, any card tricks or sleight of hand? No. No, nothing? No. Don't know any of that. Never tried to learn when you were a young man? No. You try some card tricks every once in a while, but I'm not very good at it. So me neither. I kind of stay away. I went through a stint where I wanted to learn when I was younger, but I don't have the dexterity in the hands or whatever it requires for that. There's those ones that you cut, cut the cards in half and then pick a card and move them around, but I'm probably not very good at that. No, I never got good at that either. Well, if you could make one of your coaches disappear, if even for a few minutes, which one would it be? I'd have to say Griff. Griff would be the guy. I have to tell him to disappear. He's a little rowdy down there sometimes, so he's on his own program over here with his catching guys. So you don't see him during BP very much or anything like that. But so he kind of disappears on his own. He disappears on his own. He's out there in the outfield videotaping his catchers and doing all that stuff. But I love Griff. Right. Don't get me wrong, but he'd probably be the guy. Hector's quiet. Christian's a great guy. Mags, on the other hand, never know about Mags. Well, that's true. So, that's absolutely true. Can't make him disappear. He runs a ship, so we got to keep him around. Well, fans, 7 o'clock game time tonight, 7:15-ish first pitch. Hopefully you can come down here and join us at the park. If not, we got one more home game in this series tomorrow night. Same times, gates will open at 6 o'clock. Come down and join us if you can. Ron, did you have
Portland's Pickles. Leading off tonight, the designated hitter from UC Davis, number 29, Braden Waldridge. Batting second for your Pickles and playing right field, number 23, Josh Schleichart. Batting third is the left fielder from St. Mary's, number 93, Aiden Turek. Batting cleanup and playing second base from Utah Tech, number 7, Kyle McDaniel. Batting fifth and playing first from OSU, number 36, Bryson Glasgow. Woo! Batting sixth for Portland and patrolling center field from William Jessup, number 9, Tony Otis. Uh-oh. Batting seventh is your man behind the plate from Long Beach State, number 20. Welcome back, Connor Stewart. Batting 8th, the shortstop from Utah Tech, number 4, Petey Soto Jr. Woo! Batting 9th and playing 3rd from UC Davis, number 2, Joey Wright. Starting on the bump for your Pickles from University of Northern Colorado, number 56, Dylan Smith. Woo! The Pickles are coached by infield coach Hector Infante, catcher coach Griffin Williams, pitching coach Christian Scholl, head coach Jim Hopple, and your Pickles are managed by Mark Mags Magdaleno.
Alrighty, friends, we'll be back with tonight's first pitch and the rest of the lineups in just a moment.
Well, if you go on Google and you type in, who is the mayor of Northeast Portland, a picture of Paul Law spot up.
Everybody belongs here.
I've never felt so welcome, so seen, so embraced.
It's not your run-of-the-mill cookie-cutter city.
I love this city. I really do.
You know, every city has its challenges, but it's always trying its best.
City changes, and the folks of Portland, we change with it.
Portland is a city full of people who want to do better every single day.
If you're looking for a place where it feels like home, Portland is that place.
It really feels like we have each other's back. And everybody shares things with each other. It doesn't matter where you come from.
Portland gives you a lot of room to be who you are.
Portland cares. Portland shows up.
I think it's the people that make Portland so different than other cities.
I wouldn't be where I am right now without the people of Portland.
I love this city.
I love this city.
I love Portland.
I love Portland so much.
I hope you do too.
Welcome in, baseball friends. You are taking a look at right-handed pitcher Dylan Smith from Northern Colorado University. A 1-0 record so far this season in 16 1/3 innings pitched, a 2.20 ERA, and 15 strikeouts. He's throwing them warm-up pitches to the returning Connor Stewart, his battery mate behind the plate. Bryson Glasgow playing first tonight, Kyle McDaniel at second, Joey Wright at third, Petey Soto Jr. at short, Aiden Torek, Tony Otis, and Josh Schleichart, the outfielders from left to right. And the lineup for the visiting Black Bears tonight, leading off and playing center field, Matt Priest, Liam Barrett batting second, playing left, Finnegan Stewart in the 3 spot in right field, the designated hitter, Jarrett Sable, batting cleanup. He's followed by first baseman Matthew Henning, third baseman Braden Oram, Holt Williams behind the plate tonight batting 7th, Braden Lundberg, the shortstop, batting 8th, and Mason Shea playing second base, rounds out the Black Bears lineup. Glad you could join us tonight, friends. A beautiful night here at Walker Stadium. 73 degrees, your game time temperature. Over under tonight set for 3 hours and 13 minutes. Most of the press box taking the under tonight. The fence out in right field, open. Oh no, there looked to be a glove or a hat on the field down there. Matt Priest steps in. First pitch of the ball game, low and inside at 7:16. Ball one. Can I take the push? I have hit the number exactly twice this season. The 1-0. Eluded the strike zone at 93, 2-0. Next pitch in there for a strike at 93. Now goes to 2-1. Smith's next pitch swung on, bouncer to McDaniel at second, plays the high hop, throws over to first just in time. Matt Priest gets up the first baseline quickly, but is retired for 3. Left fielder Liam Barrett checks in.
Number 8, Liam Barrett.
You see that McDaniel had to play a little bit of a weird hop in the shadows there. Got it across the infield in time, though. Tom Jones in the chat. Debbie, welcome. BFXP63. Good to have you all along. Saw Luis Castillo's dad in there earlier. Glad you could join us tonight. First pitch swung on, hit to McDaniel. This one hit much harder. 4-3 the put out once again. 2 away for the Black Bears here in the top of the first. Saw Josh Schleichardt's dad check in earlier as well, and John Oram, who I'm going to assume is probably related to Braden Oram, the Black Bears third baseman. Glad you could all join us tonight. Lights already on here at the walk. Pitch on the way in the dirt. Nice stop by Stewart. 1-0. Shadow's just crossing over the mound now. 1-0, popped up right side. Kyle McDaniel going to let somebody else play baseball this inning. Bryson Glasgow catches it in foul territory, 3P, and that'll do it for the Black Bears in the first. No runs, hits, errors, or anyone left. To the bottom of the first we go, scoreless.
Game on! Game on! Game on! Game on!
Need a portable restroom? Choose Willie Make It. We provide superior portable restrooms with unmatched customer service. Our unique pressure washing and hospital-grade disinfectant process eliminates 86% more mold and bacteria than traditional methods. From small events to large construction, our trained technicians and friendly staff ensure a pleasant and successful rental experience. Give our friendly office staff a call and set up your rental today. Willie Make It, clean, reliable, and committed to your needs.
Welcome back, baseball friends. That is number 38, right-hander Dylan Henson, taking warm-up pitches on the mound for the visiting Cowlitz Black Bears. He's throwing those warm-up pitches to Holt Williams, who gets the start behind the plate tonight for Cowlitz. Matthew Henning at first, Mason Shea at second, Braden Oram at third, Braden Lundberg at short, Liam Barrett, Matt Priest, and Finnegan Stewart, the outfielders from left to right. And for your Portland Pickles tonight, it's going to be Braden Woldridge leading it off as your designated hitter. Josh Schleichhardt batting second, playing right. Aiden Torican left batting third. Kyle McDaniel, the second baseman, clean up again this evening. Bryson Glasgow in the 5 spot playing first. He's followed by center fielder Tony Otis. The returning Connor Stewart behind the plate bats seventh. Your favorite shortstop, Petey Soto Jr. batting eighth, and Joey Wright at third tonight. Pickles coming off a victory last night. Able to come back late. Tony Otis, 2 home runs.
Leading off tonight for your Portland Pickles.
First up, though, designated hitter, Braden Woldridge. Saw Kelly Wright in the chat as well. Jack Ivy, Jameson. Thanks for making us part of your Wednesday evening. Henson set. His first pitch of the ball game catches the outer block at 88. 0-1. Lewis Rosa checking in. Welcome. Good to have you along, friend. 0-1 on the way outside. Tony was on fire last night. Holy cow. The 1-1 to Wooltridge. Little excuse me swing. Slow roller to short. Fielded to throw across just in time. Wooltridge tried to beat out the throw but couldn't. Lundberg, I think that might have been a little slower of a roller than he thought. Got it over to first in time though.
Here's your right fielder, number 23,
Josh Leichhardt for his first AB. Ensign set. Pitch on the way, swung on, popped up. Sky high left side. Drifting over Orem into foul territory, leans over and makes the catch. 5P. Not sure if the wind is swirling down there in front of the Pickles dugout, if he was having a hard time tracking it against the sky. But able to make the catch.
Here's your left fielder from St. Mary's, number 93, Aiden Torek.
2 away for left fielder Aiden Torek. Ensign set, pitch on the way. Swung on, sharply hit to third, just past or diving Orem at third. Torek decides to hold up after rounding first, a sharp single to left.
Here's your second base.
A 1 on, 2 away.
Number 7, Kyle
McDaniel digs into the left-handed batter's box. Torek takes his lead over at first, being held on by Henning. Pitch on the way, a called strike at 86. 0-1. Henson checks first, has his sign from Williams. 0-1, away, ball one. I will never not be amazed at the speed in which the shadows stretch across the infield. Batter's circle still in the sun. Henson set. Is 1-1. Away at 77. 2-1. Wolf Wednesday tonight here at the park. Terrier edition. Henson checks first, comes set, throws over to first, back standing is Torek. Also Magic Night here at Walk. What will that entail? I don't know. Aiden reestablishes his lead at first. 2-1 now, off the plate. Williams tried to frame it, didn't get the call. Count 3-1. David checking in from the Bay Area. Glad you tracked us down, friend. Henson looks to first. Brings in the 3-1. Swung on, hit through the hole on the left side. That gets through to left field for a base hit. Torek checks in at second. McDaniel a single. So runners now on at first and second. First baseman Bryson Lasco.
Next up for the Pickles, your first baseman, number 36, Bryson Lasco.
Lasco takes a couple practice swings, twirls the bat around. Henson comes set at the belt. His first pitch of the AB, swung on, bouncer to third. Orem going to take it himself, 5 unassisted the put out, and that'll do it for your Pickles here in the first. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 2 runners left on base. We head to the top of the second inning, scoreless at the walk.
When you move here, I feel like there is almost just a permission to do your thing.
So it's very easy to kind of find out who you are in terms of your identity as an artist or a performer.
I think that's what I see out here is people doing what they love.
Portland is a city for dreamers.
We heal hearts so they can love more. We heal bones so they can move more. And we heal brains so they can imagine more. Because every single person we serve was made for so much more. And we were made for a purpose such as this. To inspire health, wholeness, and hope. To help everyone we reach all the mores they were made for. Adventist Health, made for more.
Need a portable restroom? Choose Willie Make It. We provide superior portable restrooms with unmatched customer service. Give our friendly office staff a call and set up your rental today.
Game on!
Oh my gosh, are you kidding? Who's in charge of snacks this week?
Tank's full. Game on. Nice work. That saved us 32 seconds. Wait, has anybody seen Adam?
Jarrett Sable to lead us off here in the top of the second. First pitch he sees in there for a strike at 83. 0-1. It'll be Sable, Matthew Henning, and Braden Orem for the Black Bears. Wind in the 0-1. This is a little in. Evens the count at 1-1. Good-looking borderline pitch from Smith. Just didn't get the call. Shadows starting to infiltrate the batter's circle now. 1-1. Popped up. Deep second base. No, not even deep second base. P4 the put out. I'd say that's medium depth second base, wouldn't you, Gary? I don't consider it deep until he's at least 2 or 3 steps on the outfield grass. Tigardville Tim checking in. Welcome. I also see John Joseph tonight. Patrick Evans cheering on the Black Bears. Welcome, y'all. One of the dogs you may see in the parade later. Dylan Smith's pitch curves through the strike zone. 84. 0-1 on Matthew Henning. Yo, 1. Got a called strike on the outer block at 83. Henning behind in the count, 0-2. Smith's pitch. Little further off the plate than the last 2. Didn't get that call. Sometimes you got to find out just exactly where the outside of the strike zone is. Apparently not that far out. Wind in the 1-2. Fought off foul. Betting catches it just before the Black Bears dugout. Joe here at the stadium wearing the Red Man Zardo jersey in the front row at 205. Nice fit, friend. Next pitch fouled off. This one a little bit past the Black Bears dugout. Connor Stewart settles in the 1-2. Swung on. Pop fly, center field, going back on the ball. Tony Otis makes the play a step or so in front of the warning track. F8. Matthew Henning down. Right on. I will see you Saturday, Lewis.
Number 2, Braden.
Exit velo at 95. There's the Manzo jersey. Nice shot. Well done, friends. Pitch on the way, check swing foul. 0-1. Orem last night 0 for 4. Did draw a walk and came around to score. Still looking for his first hit in the series. Smith with the 0-1. Inside, little low. Even count of 1-1. Oh, hey, friends, a surprise for you. In the third inning, West Coast League Commissioner Rob Nye are going to join me up here in the booth. 1-1, swung on, bouncer to Kyle McDaniel. He goes back over to first in time, 4-3, and that'll do it for the Black Bears. No runs, hits, errors, or anyone left to the bottom of the second. We go scoreless.
Oh my gosh, are you kidding? Who's in charge of sacks this week?
Tank's full. Game on. Nice work. That saved us 32 seconds. Wait, has anybody seen Adam?
Get up, get out of your bed now. You're wasting your time. 'Cause it's a beautiful day now. Ready to rise and shine.
Yeah, buddy.
Rivermark is growing to better serve our community, with more locations and extended hours for our busy members. Our video tellers are available on weekdays from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. and Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Together, we're working to transform lives and communities through financial wellness and a focus on increased giveback. Become part of something more. With us, you can.
I did not come to play, I came to dominate. Dominate, dominate. I did not come to play, I came to dominate. Dominate, dominate. I did not come to play, I came to dominate. Dominate, 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 dominate. I did not come to play, I came to dominate. Dominate, 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 dominate.
Welcome to the bottom of the second, y'all. You're taking a look down the third base line. Possibly another dog in the dog parade there as well. Great night out for baseball here at Walker Stadium. Tony Otis, the returning Connor Stewart, and Petey Soto Jr. For your Pickles here in the bottom of the second. So, as I was saying before we went to break, West Coast League Commissioner Rob Nye going to join me in the top of the third inning. Always great when he's able to stop by for a little while. First pitch to Tony Otis. Misses away, ball one. As has been made mention, Tony went yard twice last night. Henson set is 1-0. Outside and low.
Everybody clap your hands. Everybody.
Neither pitch has been particularly close so far. Otis patient in the at-bat. 2-0. That one in there for a strike. So 2-1 the count on Otis. Henson brings the next one in. Swung on, fought off foul to the right. Likely parking lot bound. 2-2. You know, Kai, at least you don't get booed when you do that. There was one year that that Moose got booed when he would do that. 2-2 on the way. High. Ball three. Count run full on Tony Otis. Henson working from the first base side of the mound. Comes set at the belt. Payoff pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Tony Otis down on strikes. First strikeout for Dylan Henson. Strolling to the plate. For the first time since June 12th, welcome back, Connor Stewart. Batter circle completely engulfed in shadows now. The catcher and umpire are thrilled about that. Pitch Stewart sees high, ball one. Matthew Degree, our home plate umpire tonight. Gabe Nobert out in the field. Henson with the 1-0. Called strike at the bottom of the zone. Count at 1-1. Henson has his sign, the 1-1. Fouled off into the netting on the right. 1-2 the count on Connor. Jody Rojas checking in, welcome. Glad to have you along. That was a Bat Kid-sized Bat Kid. That's the first time we've had one of those in a few nights. 1-2 on its way. Stewart thought about offering at it. Did not, and the pitch came in high. 2-2 count on Connor. Henson set. Pitch on the way. Fouled off just over the netting. That one's not going to make it out front. Also, for all y'all who were calling me down about not having my glove here last night, I hope you saw it on the pregame show. It is in the press box here with me. So, yes, I do have my glove. 2-2 now. Swung on. Little bloop shot over to third. Going back onto the outfield grass. Braden Oram. Debbie Williams checking in from Kansas City. Welcome, friend.
Number 4, Petey Soto Jr.
So Super Petey for his first AB. And the first pitch he sees tonight. This is a little up, little away. Ball one. Dylan T. Pickle down past the Pickles dugout. I'm assuming trying to cast some sort of magic spell on the team. Hopefully a good one, as that one misses outside. Ball 2. NJ joining us in the chat as well. Welcome. 2-0. Inside, ball 3.
The ballpark right now in a cider back, followed closely by the original pickle shot.
So Petey in control of the at-bat, ahead in the count, 3-0. Still rocking the pants with the hole in the leg. Ventilation, friends. 3-0. A called strike. Jameson in the chat, welcome in, friend. Matt Priest shaded a little bit toward left field, out in center. Henson's 3-1, popped up. Right side. Now into foul territory, and Matthew Henning couldn't quite get it. Ball just kept coming back, had backspin on it, and it looks like it's a little windy outside the press box. So the count now full on Petey Soto Jr. Joey Wright on deck. Henson has his sign, come set. Payoff pitch, outside, ball 4. So Petey Soto Jr. a 2-out free pass. That will bring up the aforementioned third third baseman, Joey Wright.
Here comes your third baseman from UC Davis, number 2, Joey Wright.
Joey Wright batting .441. Doesn't have quite as many ABs as some of the guys on the team. Fouls that one off over the netting and down by the Star Pizza bunker. Joey steps back in. Henson glances over at first, comes set. Throw over, and that ball gets away. Run down to second, and he is in there safely. The ball popped out of the second baseman's glove. So E1, Soto Jr. advances. Runner in scoring position for the second inning. Joey at the ready. Henson looks back at second before the 0-1. That one in there for a strike at 79, no question. Oh yeah, that wasn't meant to slight Joey at all. No, he's been batting extremely well this season. Glad we're getting to see more of him. The 0-2, runner goes, swung on, hit to the left side, and that's going to be through, and that run's going to score because he was put in motion. Petey Soto Jr. comes home with the game's first one. Raise those chairs, Pickles fans. RBI single for Joey Wright. Petey put the wheels on there.
Number 29, Braden Waldridge.
Do I have field noise? Is that just missing from my mic? Do we have the ambient on? Okay, I'm sorry. No problem. What was that? It should be missing? Weird. Huh. It's all right. I was just checking. Wright gets his lead over at first. Braden Waldridge for his second at-bat. Joey goes, throw down to second. Not in time. Stolen base. Braden Lundberg came over to cover. Mason Shea made the play on the ball behind him. So Joey Wright now in scoring position. Oh, I didn't have my my headset up enough. My bad. I can hear it now. So Joey in scoring position. Waldridge ready. Look back to second. Pitch on the way. Outside, ball 2. The 2-0. Swung on. Fouled off the netting hard on the left side. So the count 2-1. Waldridge calls time. Joey gets his lead out at second. 2-1 on the way. Swung on. That is lifted high out into left field. Will it stay? Failure? It won't. Into the netting, it looks like. Looked like it was into the netting. Hard to see down the left field line. Black Bears players are coming in. Mags, you can hear, asking what's the call. Matthew DeGree coming and talking to the left fielder. We hear the assertion that the baseball is caught. Matthew DeGree now going over and talking with the Black Bears coach. Liam Barrett claims he made the catch out there. We still don't have an official call one way or the other. And it appears to have been ruled a foul ball. All right. Well done, Kyle. Or Jiminy Christmas. Well done, Kai. Holy cow. Tripping over everything now. 2-2 the count, 2 down. Joey Wright on second. Joey gets his lead. Looks like Lundberg in charge of keeping him honest. 2-2 on the way now. High ball 3. How does one become a bat kid? My daughter wants a crack at it. Well, I don't know the honest answer to that. I would check the Pickles website, and there should be a general inquiry email address. I would send something to that. 3-2 pitch on its way in. Swung on, fouled off. Popped out of Williams' glove. So we'll do it again. Oldridge stands back in. Ensign comes set. Payoff pitch number 2. Outside, ball 4. So Woldridge walks. Two on for Josh Leichhardt.
Now batting, number 23, Josh Leichhardt.
Runners on first and second now, 2 down. Look back to second. Pitch on the way in the strike zone, ball 1. Or strike 1, excuse me. Wright walks out a lead at second. It's now going to be Mason Shea keeping him on. A look back. Long look back before the 0-1. Swung on, fouled back. So the count 0-2 on Schleichhardt. Whirls the bat around now at the ready. Ensign shakes off Williams once, twice. Third time's a charm, comes set. 0-2. Swung on, hit sharply to the left side. Fielded by Lundberg, throw to first in time. 6-3 the put out of Josh Leichhardt, and the Pickles rally stops. No runs, 1 hit, 1 error, and 2 runners left. To the top of the third we go, 1-0 Pickles.
Bet it all on me, bet it all on me, yeah. Bet on me, I got that high hand, tell them stop playing, wait, bet it all on me, bet it all on me,
What pairs well with pickles? Gourmet sausages and franks from Zenner's Sausage Company, official sausage of the Portland Pickles. You can find Zenner's craft sausages at retailers such as New Seasons, Market of Choice, QFCs, and many other restaurants around town. Find out more at zenners.com.
In this day and age, there's so much misinformation out there. Having a relationship with the viewer that is about truth and about accountability, that is more important now than ever before. So I was born here, grew up here, graduated from high school at 18 from Jesuit out there in Beaverton, then went off to college. But ever since I graduated, I always kind of thought in the back of my mind, maybe I'll come back to Portland, and this was an opportunity I couldn't pass up.
Going 6. Welcome back, friends. Dylan T. Pickle hanging out on the third base line. Jeremiah Coughlin there as well. I am joined by the commissioner of the West Coast League, Rob Nyer. Rob, how you doing? Thank you much for
evening for a ball game.
Absolutely. Thank you much for joining me. First pitch spoiled foul on the right. 0-1. Holt Williams at the plate. Been a good season so far?
It's been a great season. Yeah.
Got quite the pennant race going on up there in the first half in the North.
Yeah, it was pretty exciting. Decided the day before the end of the first half, and a couple of great teams battling for that first half title in the North. Not so exciting for every South fan other than Pickles fans.
Well, yeah, the Pickles dominated a little bit in the first half, one might be able to say.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes that happens. We're not used to that happening.
Never happened like this.
I was going to say, they were on a torrid pace to start the game. The 1-2 swung on, hit to short. Petey Soto Jr. has it, throws across the diamond in time, 6-3. Now, I noticed you don't have your book up here with you tonight. Are you taking a break from that this season? Or?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
I brought my daughter and her friend to the game, and I knew I wouldn't be able to focus on both of those things.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Or I should say all three of those things.
Right.
So, no, I'll go. What I will do is tomorrow, I will sit down in a coffee shop.
First pitch fouled away to the right, 0-1.
First thing I will do is score the Rangers-Mariners games I went to last weekend, and then I'll score this game.
Okay.
Yep.
So you got to see the Mariners recently as well. Nice.
Down in Arlington, yep.
Oh, nice. I went down in 0-1 pitch on the way, swung on, hit back to Dylan Smith, jogs the ball halfway to first, then underhands to Bryson Glasgow, 1-3 the put out. I got to go down and see the homeless A's of Sacramento.
I did that in May.
Nice. Wait, you were there as well?
I was there in May for the. Gosh, who was there? I have to go back and look at my scorebook. It was late May, maybe 21 or somewhere around that range.
Yeah, the Mariners I think were a little earlier.
The Mariners were
month.
not there for that.
Okay, I did go see the Mariners down there. First pitch to Mason Shea, a called strike at 92, 0-1.
I saw Denzel Clark's first game. He's sort of a sensation now because his fielding metrics and his appearance are off the charts in center field.
I love that after all these years, baseball still has that. Every single, there's something every year. I mean, for us here in the Northwest, Cal's performance up in Seattle has been unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
1-1, swung on, hit a mile high, but foul on the right side. None of the porta potties are in danger. 1 and 2. So the All-Star game in Bellingham again this year.
2 weeks from tonight. Yep.
That's right, it is that close.
It goes real fast once you start the season.
No kidding. When are we going to start hearing announcements of some of the players?
No pressure for me, right?
No, not at all. No, this is just more an informational thing.
Next Tuesday.
Okay, next Tuesday?
Yep.
All right.
That's how I will spend. If I wasn't here right now, I would be at home working on that.
Okay. 2-2 on the way, swung on in a rocket out to left. That one foul, though, as the count remains 2-2. So is that, how do you pick the players for each of the teams? Does that fall totally on your shoulders?
Yep.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I mean, if you'd like some help. 2-2 swung on, hit sharply to short. Petey Soto Jr. has it, throws across in time. 6-3 the putout. Can you stay for the bottom frame, or do you need to get back down?
Nope.
All right, friends, we'll be back with the bottom of the third in just a moment. Pickles lead 1-0.
This is all about keeping you informed.
Now, the all-new Coin Plus streaming app is your way of staying more connected than ever. Watch live newscasts.
Why the governor today held a news conference.
Or the stories you want to see on demand, anytime. Just go to the channel store and search Coin Plus.
We've got you covered.
It is fantastic. The Coin Plus app is free on Roku, Amazon Fire TV, and Apple TV.
Tank's full. Game on. Nice work. That saved us 32 seconds.
Wait, has anybody seen Adam?
Get up, get out of your bed now. Waste your time. Ready to rise and shine.
Yeah, buddy. So I've been doing journalism for about 20 years. I loved it in high school. I studied journalism. I actually remember coming down here to Coin, following Jeff around, and trying to learn what I could.
I remember you in high school,
Yeah.
you know, doing a job shadow with me here.
Yeah.
But I just remember your passion, and I remember thinking that little guy's gonna make it, you know, and so great to have you here.
For me, reporting is really about finding the heart of that story, about finding that truth.
Welcome back, baseball friends. You see the sun taking its recess from the sky behind the trees out in left field. Cooling off a little bit here at the walk, but a great night out for a ball game, joined by West Coast League Commissioner Rob Nyer as we're about to embark on the bottom of the third inning. Aiden Torek will lead us off, Kyle McDaniel and Bryson Glasgow. So we talked about the All-Star game coming up in a couple weeks up in Bellingham. MLB going to be there again this year?
We will have some MLB presence. We'll be on broadcasting on MLB's digital channels this time around.
Excellent. First pitch swung on and hit hard out to left center field. That's going to get down all the way to the wall. Round of the bag in first and heading to second. Aiden Torek with a stand-up double to lead us off here in the bottom of the third.
So I'm not going to believe it until I see the signature, but I was in touch with Ryan Roland Smith today,
nice.
and I believe he will be coming back this year as our analyst, and he's just a fantastic guy, fantastic analyst. I just can't wait to see him again.
I always love getting to hear him on the Mariner broadcast, so that'll be great to have him.
Yep.
How was the game? I mean, the game last year, first of all, was great.
The game itself was, you could not have asked for a better game. Maybe a couple more hits.
Right.
But the fielding plays were incredible. We ended on a play at the plate.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
It was. I'll share this with you and everyone listening. There was one glitch.
Okay.
Our broadcast partners, gotta love them. They set their radar up in a strange way, and all the pitchers were showing up 3 to 4 miles slower than they were actually throwing.
No.
Which we didn't even realize during the game, and then afterward, it's like everybody lost it, right? Because all these pitchers, their parents are watching. And
right.
Coaches, why is little Jimmy only throwing 87? Well, he was throwing 91. But that's a difficult thing to correct.
Right, exactly, and especially if you don't know in the moment. I mean, that's
right.
Throw back to second. The ball ended up bouncing off of Aiden Torek. He fakes to third, but stays
and you know what?
at
Even
second.
if somebody had pointed out, I don't think they could have been moved the radar they were using in the middle of the game. So we were stuck, and it was really frustrating. It's unlikely the game will be as exciting because you couldn't have a better game.
True.
But I guarantee you, those radar readings are going to be more accurate. That's the one thing I promise.
I understand production snafus like that, so I also get the desire to absolutely make it right. That ball hit higher than it is far out to right field. Tagging at second and heading to third, Aiden Torek. Throw, tag down, not in time. So McDaniel sends one flying out to right. F9 on the play, Aiden Torek advancing to third. Looks like they may be checking to see if Torek left the bag early.
No, I think he's arguing the call third.
It was a close play at third,
It was
too.
close, but I mean, it's frankly, from where the umpires set up in a two-man crew, it's a 50-50 call.
Right.
Right?
Well, and here's the thing. I know some people like to jump ugly with the umpires. It doesn't matter what the level. The imperfection of baseball is what I find charming about it. The high hop that we saw taken on Mason Shea earlier, I don't want baseball to be perfect.
Right.
I want it to have minor imperfections. Runner on third, one down. First pitch to Bryson Glasgow in there for a strike, 0-1. So the All-Star game was received well by the MLB Network then.
Absolutely, yeah. They loved the product. Again, I hope we had a great game. But
swung on, hit to the left side. Braden Lundberg backhands it, throws to first in time. On the play, Aiden Torek comes in to score, so raise those chairs, Pickles fans.
But, we have a great relationship with Major League Baseball. We're very fortunate. We have this relationship. We do things with them, they with us, and they also allow us to have our independence, which is, as you know, an incredibly important thing for the teams in our league.
Absolutely. Excited to have the game up in Bellingham again. Did it work real well as a venue last year?
The whole team up there in Bellingham does such a great job. Year-round, regular season games, they just nailed the All-Star stuff. They are just fantastic All-Star game hosts. And
1-0 to Tony Otis, a called strike at 77 to even the count.
It's also among my very favorite West Coast League cities, so
okay.
I love an extra excuse to get up there.
I haven't been to that ballpark in quite a few years, and Mag's out of the dugout now for a conversation with Matthew Decree, our home plate umpire. Well, while we have a moment, we had the Marion Berries in, got to have them in, and then I happened to be off and got to see their very first broadcast. They did a wonderful job down there. Everyone that we have had a chance to work with that organization has been absolutely delightful. We're going to check to make sure there's not any sticky stuff being used.
That's not something I've seen in a West Coast League
I
game.
was going to say that marks a first. Have not seen that. Everything checks out all right. So the count 1-1 on Tony Otis, 2 down, 1 in.
So, anyone who hasn't been to Bellingham, I'm sure there will be some significant Pickle presence at the game with the season that the team is having. Can't recommend highly enough to get up to Bellingham for the game. I'm fairly sure there are still a few tickets available. Not many, but a few. And it's just a wonderful experience.
I've got a friend who lives up there. He's taken his family. He's been watching our broadcast down here. Took the family to a Bells game up there. I would love to get to go check out that stadium. I'd love to get to that event at some point. 1-2 on the way. Low and outside, ball 2. 2-2. Got any other stadiums you're hoping to visit this season? Are you going to get down to Marion to check out a game in person down there?
This very weekend.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I would have been at their home opener, but I had previously, they changed their schedule around, as you know.
Yep.
So I wasn't able to be at their first home game.
2-2 swung on and he hit hard out to left field, but Liam Barrett able to make the play. We'll call that L7, and that'll do it for the third. Rob, I appreciate you coming and joining us. I always do.
It's always a pleasure.
Next
Thanks,
time
buddy.
you're here, please let me know, and we'll have you on again.
All right.
West Coast League Commissioner Rob Nyer. Friends, we are going to head it down to Jeremiah for the dog parade. Take care, friend.
To my favorite band, The Offspring. Yeah. All sorts of little Toto-shaped dogs. Terriers of terror. Free ankle bites to anybody that wants one. Here they come. Is that it? Is that all of them? Okay. I love that. That's a succinct dog parade. The perfect amount. These two are locked in a vicious battle. I love that. It seems playful, but I don't know. It's escalating quickly. All right. Oh, yeah. If all else fails, just pick your dog up and run across the field. That's what we love about a dog parade. Make it Loudwalker Stadium for all the lovely dogs in the lovely dog parade. Uh-oh. These are
all righty, friends.
Unauthorized dogs and humans.
Oh, and now we have unauthorized dogs and humans as you're taking a look at Dylan Smith's start. Through 3 innings, he has faced 9 batters.
One more time.
Kyle McDaniel has had a busy evening at second base.
Seconds! 30 seconds!
First time through the lineup for Dylan Smith, 9 up, 9 down. Petey Soto Jr. throw across the diamond. And Dylan Smith himself even getting in on the defense there.
Leading off for the Black Bears, number 26, Matt Priest.
Back to the top of the lineup we go for the Cowlitz Black Bears. Center fielder Matt Priest. Nice job with that package over there, guys. Well done. First pitch of the fourth, bunted foul down the third base side. 0-1. Always enjoy when Rob Nyer is able to join us on the broadcast. Never seems long enough. We always bring him in and it's a fast inning. With the 0-1, swung on and missed. Yanked the back end out of that one, 79 on the gun, 0-2. Priest bounced out to McDaniel. First time up, this time down, swing and run. The K-Man gonna hang the first K out in left field. First strikeout for Dylan Smith. One away for Liam Barrett. Smith brings the first pitch in, little outside, ball one. It was a fast dog parade because we've been told we need to get them off the field quickly. The 1-0, swung on, popped foul coming back. So the count 1-1 on Barrett. We love having the dogs here at Walker Stadium, Wolf Wednesday or otherwise. Smith into his motion, the 1-1. Borderline inside pitch that goes Barrett's way. Smith shakes off Stewart. 1-2 now. Swung bouncer to Petey Soto Jr. has it. Able to throw across in time, 6-3, Barrett retired. Glasgow's done a great job over at first tonight as well. Had to stretch to bring that one in, but he was able to. Dylan casting spells with the young folk down the third base line. Pitch on the way, spoiled foul to the right. Oh, Alan, Rob knows all about us. He knows what we're about here. 0-1 on the way, check swing, did he go? Did not go. Smith has his sign from Stewart, the 1-1 in the turn. Ball 2. Two and 1. Pitcher dropping a little quicker than people expected here. That pitch in for a strike at 91. Moves the count to 2-2. Next pitch to Stewart, swung on and missed. He got him. Second strikeout of the inning for Dylan Smith. 12 up, 12 down to the bottom of the fourth we go. Pickles lead 2-0.
Show some love to our...
Rivermark is growing to better serve our community with more locations and extended hours for our busy members. Together, we're working to transform lives and communities through financial wellness and a focus on increased give back. Become part of something more. With us, you can.
Well, if you go on Google and you type in, who is the mayor of Northeast Portland?
Welcome back, fam. And speaking of fam, down the first base line, baseball is for everyone of all ages. Nobody seems to know that better than this organization. It's going to be Connor Stewart, Petey Soto Jr., and Joey Wright. For your Pickles.
Number 20, Connor Stewart.
Will Chase checking in. Mike, what's up with the pitch speed sign at the walk? No worky? I don't fully understand what the radar gun situation is, but not good is all I know. First pitch, bottom 4, swung on and hit just over a jumping Braden Lundberg into left center field. Matt Priest will get the ball back into the infield quickly. Connor Stewart stung that ball. 97 off his bat. Number 4 in his back, number 1 in your heart, Petey Soto Jr. Walked and scored in the second, scored the Pickles' first run. Shows bunt, pulls it back, the pitch missing low ball. Stewart walks out a short lead at first. Petey, a ball of energy in the batter's box. Shows bunt again, this time to the pitcher. Throws over to first and he gets by the first baseman. So Petey Soto Jr. aboard. Error charge to Dylan Henson, so E1.
Number 2, Joey Wright.
Runners on at first and second for hot-hitting Joey Wright. Runners get their leads. Bunt shown, pitch fouled off. 0-1.
You guys got to give that back.
I love the small ball played here, Will. Not gonna lie, one of my favorite things. Henson has his sign, comes set. Looks back at second. 0-1 on its way. Bunted, third base line this time. Gonna be fielded by the third baseman. Throw over to nobody at first. So an infield single for Joey Wright. I believe an assignment was missed over at first base. So bases primed for the first time tonight, and back to the top of the lineup we go for designated hitter Braden Waldridge. I will get to the West Coast League scores probably next inning. Henson set, pitch on the way. High and outside ball. Connor Stewart at third, Petey Soto Jr. at second, Joey Wright at first. Wooldridge walked his last time up. The 1-0 swung on, hit down the first base line, but foul. Wooldridge checks back in. Count 1-1. Henson has his sign from Williams. He's set. Pitch on the way. High and outside. Ball 2. Corners playing in. Henning and Orem cheating almost on the infield grass. Two and 1 the count on Wooldridge. Pitch on the way. Swung on, hit to the right side and through. That's going to score 1. Everybody moves up 90 feet, round to the bag at third, heading home. Petey Soto Jr. throw to the plate, not in time. Raise those chairs. A 2-run RBI double for Braden Wooldridge. Connor Stewart comes in to score. Petey Soto Jr. comes in to score. Joey Wright around to third. Sorry, Gary, was that just one? Oh, single advanced on the throw. My bad. All right. So a 2-run RBI single advanced to second on the throw. Listen, it'll be our little secret. We'll consider it a double. Just don't tell Gary, okay? So runners on second and third for Josh Schleichart. Pitch on the way. Curves in for a strike at 74. 0-1. Joey Wright at third, Wooldridge at second. Henson comes set. The 0-1. Ball 1. Henson comes set with the 1-1 now. Swung on and missed. Big cut taken by Schleichart. Henson takes a walk around the mound, finds his spot on the first base side of the rubber. Schleichart digs back in. I am a little bit too, Tom. Henson with the 1-2, swung on, popped up foul.
Hey, look out back there.
Appeared to have been a towering foul ball on the left side. Sun continues to sink further down the tree line out in left field. Henson has his sign, he's set. 1-2. Called strike 3. 74-mile-an-hour breaking ball. No question that was in the strike zone. Schleichart down on strikes. Second strikeout for Dylan Henson.
Number 93, Aiden Torek.
It brings up Aiden Torek. Takes the first pitch and sends it out to center field. Coming in and making the catch. Matt Priest, throw to the plate, not in time. Throw to third, not in time. Sacrifice fly for Aiden Torek, so raise those chairs. Joey Wright comes in to score on the sacrifice fly, and the Pickles extend their lead. Woldridge to third.
Pickles, number 7, Kyle McDaniel.
That's going to bring up Kyle McDaniel. First pitch, low ball 1. I love seeing the kids at the ballpark. I also like to see them chase after foul balls. The 1-0. Outside, ball 2, 2-0. You know what? Maybe I've been wrong all this time. Maybe the reason nobody brings their glove to the game is so the kids can go chase the foul balls that nobody is capable of catching. Suppose that hadn't occurred to me till just now. The 2-0. A called strike at 85. 2-1. Trees out in right, actively swaying in the breeze, not so much out in left. 2-1. Misses away, ball 3. 3-1. Yes, Castillo on the bench to start tonight. See, Maine, I figured that was more of a Jeff Bagwell stance myself as well. Good call. Throw back to third, and diving back just safely is Braden Woldridge. More whale. All right. 3-1 on its way. Swung on bouncer, foul. Oh, so good. So good. Friends, if you haven't experienced Walker Stadium in person, you're missing out. 3-2 on the way. High and outside, ball 4. So McDaniel, a 2-out walk, puts runners on the corners. So we're having a glitch at third again, apparently. Last night, the problem was we used the second base tool on third base. Unclear what the issue is this evening. And now we're going to have a mound visit for the Cowlitz Black Bears.
Anniversary to announce. Oh, yeah. 19 fun-filled years for Cowbell, Kathy, and Mike.
And it looks like we're going to have a new arm come in. So, friends, we're going to step away from the broadcast. We'll be back with the line on Dylan Henson and the new Black Bears pitcher in just a moment. Your Pickles lead 5.
Game on! Game on! Game on! Game on!
Need a portable restroom? Choose Willie Make It. We provide superior portable restrooms with unmatched customer service. Our unique pressure washing and hospital-grade disinfectant process eliminates 86% more mold and bacteria than traditional methods. From small events to large construction, our trained technicians and friendly staff ensure a pleasant and successful rental experience. Give our friendly office staff a call and set up your rental today. Willie Make It, clean, reliable, and committed to your needs.
When you move here, I feel like there is almost just a permission to do your thing.
So it's very easy to kind of find out who you are in terms of your identity as an artist or a performer.
I think that's what I see out here is people doing what they love.
Portland is a city for dreamers.
We heal hearts so they can love more. We heal bones so they can move more. And we heal brains so they can imagine more, because every single person we serve was made for so much more. And we were made for a purpose such as this, to inspire health, wholeness, and hope, to help everyone we reach all the mores they were made for. Adventist Health, made for more.
Need a portable restroom? Choose Willie Make It. We provide superior portable restrooms with unmatched customer service. Give our friendly office staff a call and set up your rental today.
Game on!
How did we get here, you might ask? Well, let Malachi and company show you the answer. These the runs scored earlier this inning, a 2 RBI single from Braden Woldridge, and then Aiden Torek, a sacrifice fly out to center field. 3 runs have come in to score, and that's knocked Dylan Henson out of the game. He threw 3 2/3 innings, gave up 7 hits, 5 runs, walked 3, did not hit a batter, and struck out 2. Hunter Lutman takes over for him, right-hander from Utah Valley University, making his 2025 West Coast League debut. And the first pitch that he throws, a strike to Bryson Glasgow. Runners on the corners, 2 down. Lutman comes set. His 0-1 high. Runner goes, no throw. Kyle McDaniel steals second in broad daylight, and nobody does a thing about it. Probably because Woldridge was on third, but still. 1-1 the count on Glasgow. Lutman's pitch, high at 87. 2-1. Lutman deals. Misses just up at 87. 3-1. Wine in the 3-1, swung on. Sky high, right side. Coming foul. Oh, and it makes a bounce. And Little Leaguers go running after it. So, look at them go. If it really was Magic Night, somebody would catch a foul ball without it bouncing. See how magic tonight is. Count full on Glasgow. Castillo is on the bench tonight. Pitch on the way. Outside, ball 4. Bases brined once again. This time for Tony Otis. Uh-oh.
Now batting, number 9, Tony Otis.
Lutman's first pitch to Tony Otis pops him up. Shallow right field coming in, settling under it and making the catch, Finnegan Stewart's. And that'll do it for your Pickles here in the 4th. But they push 3 more across. We're going to send it down to Jeremiah for Dizzy Bat.
Yeah, we got Charlie, we got Nick, we got Kevin. And they're going to put their head on the bat on the ground, and spin till I say go. And go run down and grab the kombucha. Right? All right, count them down. 3, 2, 1, spin. Oh, that's good. Good spinning. Good spinning. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bye, Charlie. 8, 9, 10, go. Oh, you're done. All right. Get up, Kevin. Get up, Nick. Go get him. Oh, the Gators getting them all. Comeback win of the year for Charlie! Big win. Big pile of people. That's how you Dizzy Bat. Rock with you all night, Dill.
Whoops. Well, you know, sometimes those things happen. That's all right. That was Bedlam. That was a great dizzy bat. Jared Sable, Matthew Henning, and Braden Oram for the Black Bears. Pickles fan chiming in, Dizzy Bat Tournament of Losers, need to see it. That's not the worst idea. And as an organization, we love those ideas. Swung on, first pitch fouled into the netting on the left. 0-1. Congrats to all participants for following the instructions. It's true. The 0-1. In there for a strike. 0-2. Sun's still above the West Hills, but definitely below the trees. Swung on and missed. Jarrett Sable down on strikes. Third strikeout for Dylan Smith. So Matthew Henning's night is done.
Now betting number 17, correct listener.
Jack Meissner at the plate for his first at-bat tonight. Pitch on the way, swung on and missed. 0-1 on Jack. Next pitch on the way, a little inside. Evens the count at 1-1. Jack from UC Santa Barbara. Takes the next pitch and skies it onto the left side. Long run. And Torek loses his hat, but is able to haul it in. He's 7. Messner retired.
Number 2, Great North.
I don't know if we're going to get the velo graphic. You're just going to have to envision it in your mind. I'm sorry. Pitch on the way. In there for a strike. 0-1. Malachi said that if you don't quit asking him about it, he's going to take this whole broadcast, turn it around, and we are all going home. The 0-1. Going outside. Evens count at 1-1. Andrew made it here tonight and found a legacy jersey. Well done. Pitch foul at the plate, 1-2. Orem 0 for 1 tonight. AF is telling you to go ahead and turn the broadcast around and go home, Malachi. I don't know what to tell you. Up and in, ball 2. I mean, listen, if the broadcast doesn't turn itself around by itself at some point, I'll be surprised. 2-2. Swung on, sharply hit to third and into left field for a base hit. Braden Oram breaks up the no-no in the top of the 5th. Hey, watch it over there. You're in our press box. Oh. I didn't get to do my opening. Voice of the Cowlitz Black Bears, Evan Patoka, also in the booth with us. And, of course, on his broadcast, regaling the single to break up the no-no. Line to the pitch on the way, fouled back, 0-1. Thanks for joining us tonight, friends. It has been fun. Holt Williams with 1 on, 2 away. Smith comes set. Throws over to first. Diving back safely is Oram. Malachi, when you get a chance, maybe you just want to mute clap in the chat. Another throw over to first, diving back safely. Oram walks out his lead once more. Smith comes set. The 0-1. A little bit high. Evens the count at 1-1. Y'all are the best worst or the worst best. I'm not really sure which. Smith with the 1-1. Wow. Listen, 91 on the gun. I'm sorry, that pitch felt faster than that. Holy cow. Even Gary shaking his head yes, and Gary has seen many, many, many pitches at this ballpark. Now 1-2 on Holt Williams. Throw over to first, and again, Oram back safely. Williams twirls the bat around. Awaits the 1-2. Swung on and missed. Couldn't catch up with it. Fourth strikeout for Dylan Smith in what has been an absolutely amazing outing. To the bottom of the fifth we go. 5-0 Portland.
Oh my gosh, are you kidding? Who's in charge of snacks this week?
Tank's full. Game on. Nice work. That saved us 32 seconds. Wait, has anybody seen Adam?
Get up, get out of your bed now. Wasting your time. 'Cause it's a beautiful day now. Ready to rise and shine.
Yeah, buddy.
Rivermark is growing to better serve our community with more locations and extended hours for our busy members. Our video tellers are available on weekdays from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. and Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Together, we're working to transform lives and communities through financial wellness and a focus on increased giveback. Become part of something more. With us, you can.
I did not come to play, I came to dominate. 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 I did not come to play, I came to dominate. 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 I did not come to play, I came to dominate. 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 I did not come to play, I came to dominate. 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 Dominate.
Bet it all on me, bet it, bet it, bet it, bet it all on me, yeah. Bet on me, I got that high hand, tell them stop playing, wait, 1 million boys. Bet it all on me, bet it, bet it, bet it, bet it, bet it, bet it all on me, bet it, bet it, bet it.
Welcome back, baseball friends. A host of defensive changes for the Cowlitz Black Bears that I'm probably not going to remember to give you all. First pitch high and inside, ball 1. Connor Stewart, who led off the fourth, leading off the fifth. Jeske out in left. Liam Barrett moves to center. Poffenroth in right, and Jack Meisner takes over for Matthew Henning at first. That ball popped back here. Over our roof, unfortunately. Count 1-1. Next pitch on the way. Misses high at 77. 2-1. Next pitch. Swung on. That one's going to get into right field for a base hit. Connor Stewart leads off the 5th with a single, as he did the 4th. 1 on, nobody down.
Next up, Petey Soto Jr.
Petey Soto Jr. now. Once the first pitch back to the mound, 1-3 the put out. Moves Connor Stewart down to second. SB 1-3.
Next up, number 2, Joey Wright.
So Joey Wright now. One away, runner on second. Lutman steps off. I appreciate y'all. I just try and joke about it, so. Pitch on the way. Breaking ball in there for a strike at 76. 0-1. Darn right, Connor Stewart's had a heck of a first night back. Glad to have him. Next pitch, little inside. Gives the count 1-1. All right. Young fan doing his Dylan impression down there, third base line. Though Dylan usually doesn't break that out for a couple more innings. 1-1. Missed the zone high. That poor outfielder's just getting taunted out there. Look back to second, the 2-1 from Lutman. High ball 3. Joey Wright in control of this at-bat. Braden Woldridge due up next. Lutman has his sign from Williams. 3-1. In there for a strike at 89. Count is full. Stewart walks out his lead at second. Lutman shakes off Williams once, now comes set. Look back to second before the 3-2 high. Joey Wright works a walk. Third time Joey has been aboard tonight. And back to the top of the lineup we go for designated hitter Braden Woldridge. First pitch to Braden, this AB fouled off the netting to the left. 0-1. Lutman comes set. Looks back. 0-1. High. One and one. The waxing moon hanging out in the night sky. 1-1. Again fouled off the top of the netting to the left. So the count 1-2. Matthew Degree asks for a few more baseballs at home plate. Nice to see someone taking some pitches. And an aggressive night at the plate for both teams. The 1-2, swung on, bouncer back up the middle. Second baseman tries to get cute with the play. Scramble to the bag, he is out. Fielder's choice 4-3. Wait. Sorry, Gary, 4-6? 4 unassisted.
Next up.
I got confused as to what happened over there. Also, the first time in a long time I've scored an FC for you. So Connor Stewart at third. Joey Wright out going to second. Woldridge on at first. First pitch fought off foul, 0-1. I have not yet witnessed a hidden ball out at Walker Stadium. If any night was the night to try that, I feel like tonight might be. Since it's Magic Night. Leichhardt ready. Lutman checks first, comes set. Lets out a sigh and then throws over to first. Back safely is Woldridge.
Let's go, Pickles! Let's go, Pickles! Let's go, Pickles! Let's go, Pickles!
Lutman's 0-1. This is high. Throw down to second base. They've got a rundown. Now the throw home. Toast. Toast, 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 toasty, toast, toast. Stewart tried to score on the double steal, and he was out.
All right, Pickles fans, direct your attention
to the right field corner we go. Your Pickles lead 5-0.
Yeah, Daniel, my brothers in the chicken costume. They're going to race going across the field. Count down, Walker Stadium. 3, 2, 1, go.
And they're off from the right field corner. Remember, Dylan lost last night's race. They are neck and neck as they are under the Pickles Championship banner. Dylan starting to take the lead as he's under the Crunch banner. Dylan now crossing the batter's eye with about a banner and a half lead. Dylan under the Oregonian banner. Now the PGE banner under the Planned Parenthood banner. Dylan slows up a little bit and wins it by 2 banners.
Did you know that it's Sarah Seeley's birthday? Sarah Seeley's birthday. Happy birthday to Sarah.
Also, again, happy birthday, Nicole, in Dylan's Hideaway Bar.
Yes.
Go say hi to Nicole.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
What's up, friends?
No, seriously, say hi to our friend Nicole.
Here we go with the rundown. 4, 3, 2, out. Technically, there was a 2 in front of that, but what level on the toaster would you rate that toast, Mike? Don't they go up to like 6? I'd say it's like a 5.
For your Portland Pickles, and we always cheer our relief pitchers here at Walker Stadium. Get rowdy for number 57, Liam Golden.
Liam Golden takes over for Dylan Smith. Dylan Smith goes 5 full innings. He gives up 1 hit, no runs, earned or otherwise, walked 0, hit 0 batters, and struck out 4.
We have your wallets. Come to the party deck and prove it's you by answering riddles 3.
So a throw down to second base means that's the last of the warm-up pitches. Liam Golden on to face Braden Lundberg, Mason Shea, and I believe Jeske is going to be in the top spot, but we'll find out shortly.
Number 6, Braden Lundberg.
Well, there's a meeting being held on the mound. Did you know that in Victoria, the Harbor Cats lead the Nanaimo Night Owls 11-7 in the bottom of the 6th? I'm as surprised as you are. In Springfield, the Drifters trailing the visiting Richfield Raptors 4-3. That game in the top of the 8th. Yakima Valley Pippins hosting the Marion Berries, who are putting it to the Pippins 9-2 in the top of the 7th. Liam Golden winds his first pitch of the ballgame, swung on, taken out to right field. Schleichart wanders over towards the foul line, makes the play L9, the putout. In Kamloops, the North Paws trail the Wenatchee Apple Sox 3-2 in the top of the 8th. Bellingham Bells in Kelowna, and the Bells lead the Falcons 5-4 in the bottom of the 7th. Bend Elks destroying the Walla Walla Sweets in Bend, 12-1 in the bottom of the 6th. First pitch to Mason Shea, a called strike at 92, 0-1. And in Edmonton, the Port Angeles Lefties, a touchdown and 2 field goals to a touchdown, 13-7 in the top of the 8th. 0-1 misses away to even the count, 1-1, and now y'all are caught up on the West Coast League scores. Always great production value here on the Pickles Video Network. That's great. Swung on in a line into left field for a base hit. 92 off the bat. Solid hit for Mason Shea. 1 on, 1 down. Dylan Smith had a fantastic outing. You know, Will, I don't think we could put a microphone out there because I'm also going to guess that those boys use adult language. I'm just saying. Yes. As soon as Malachi figured out what we were talking about, he's like, yeah, no, not going to happen. First pitch of the at-bat in there for a strike. 0-1. That is Will Jeske. I thought so. Took over in the outfield last half inning. 0-1 low and away. Out now 1-1. Hey, thank you, Andrew. My Mariners leading the Royals 3-1. Also, congratulations to Cal Raleigh on being named an American League starter. Shouldn't have been in question, but toss over to first, Shea back safely. One away here as play continues in the top of the 6th. The 1-1 swung on, and that is ripped out to left, but going back to the warning track is Aiden Torek to make the play. Pretend that we're dead. L7 on that play, 101 off the bat. The language coming out of the bullpen is so colorful. Pantone takes notes. Well done. Well done. And I do not doubt that in the least. Liam Barrett, 0 for 2. Pitch on the way. He called strike at 93 on the inner black, 0-1. About how many Pickles players play multiple years with the team? Usually between a half and full dozen. Some years it's been fewer than that. Throw over to first, and whoo, that was close. Mason Shea in back safely. Oh, and 1 the count on Barrett, 2 down. Mason Shea gets his lead over at first, stretches it out a little more. 0-1 on the way, swung on, center field, left field, excuse me. And it'll be Aiden Torek making the play. F7, my favorite function. We are done. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 runner left on. To the bottom of the 6th we go, 5-0 Pickles.
What pairs well with pickles? Gourmet sausages and franks from Zenner's Sausage Company, official sausage of the Portland Pickles. You can find Zenner's craft sausages at retailers such as New Seasons, Market of Choice, QFCs, and many other restaurants around town. Find out more at zenners.com.
In this day and age, there's so much misinformation out there. Having a relationship with the viewer that is about truth and about accountability, that is more important now than ever before. So I was born here, grew up here, graduated from high school at 18 from Jesuit out there in Beaverton, then went off to college. But ever since I graduated, I always kind of thought in the back of my mind, maybe I'll come back to Portland, and this was an opportunity I couldn't pass up.
Coin 6 is all about keeping you informed. Now, the all-new Coin Plus streaming app is your way of staying more connected than ever. Watch live newscasts.
Why the governor today held a news conference.
Or the stories you want to see on demand, anytime. Just go to the channel store and search Coin Plus.
We've got you covered.
It is fantastic. The Coin Plus app is free on Roku, Amazon Fire TV, and Apple TV.
Josh Schleichart to lead us off here in the bottom of the 6th. Pickles with a 5-0 lead. First pitch misses a little high at 77, ball 1. Schleichart 0 for 3. Butman's next pitch did hit him on the helmet, so Schleichart an HBP. Just barely glanced off the helmet, thankfully. That's going to bring up Aiden Torek. Torek, a single, a double, a run scored, and a sac fly. Watches the first pitch come in high at 88. Ball 1. Optimus Prime, I'm going to get to that in just a second. The 1-0. Outside, ball 2. Optimus asking Mike, did anyone misconstrue Magic Night and bring their Magic the Gathering cards to the walk? I was going to make that joke in the open that I wrote but did not get to use because we went long in the pregame show. I'm glad I wasn't the only one who thought that as ball 3.
Yes. 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 Yes.
See if Torek's given the green light here. Runner on first, nobody out. 3-0. He was not. Pitch in there for a strike at 87. Center field tree is now swaying in the breeze, as you saw earlier. Swirling winds at the walk on an evening like this, unsurprising. 3-1 foul. 3-2.
Everybody. Clap for Isaac, the bat boy right now. Look at him go.
I believe the bat kid's name was Isaac. Well done. Lutman comes set. 3-2. Swung on. Bouncer to short. Slow roller. Charged by the shortstop. Throw over to first. Ooh, just in time. Schleichart checks in at second base. FC 6-3.
Now batting.
Nice job by Lundberg. Man, that was close at first. Patrick Bull checking in. Dylan Smith should be a West Coast League All-Star. Darn right, friend. Hard agree here. First pitch to McDaniel. This at-bat gets away from Holt Williams. Looks like he may be a little sore as well. Yeah. That did not look like it felt good.
Holly Wad from Nothing But Cakes.
Gary, that was a pass ball, was it not? Wild pitch? Oh, okay. Sorry.
It's D-Ron's birthday too, Darren, D-Ron.
Nickel Pickle checking in. Welcome. So, that ball got away from Holt Williams, and
Happy birthday to D-Ron.
he didn't look great getting up to chase down the ball. Looked like he might have been in a little bit of pain.
And Jerry from Nothing But Cakes.
No, that's Holly.
Oh, yeah.
Jenny's Darren's lady. There's too many names.
Gary?
I know, it's
all just swirling into one big thing.
Gary, umpire gave you the, okay. I just want to make sure you knew. High clouds in the sky above the trees. Not quite as pretty as it was last night. Getting there, though. Lutman's 1-0. This is a little up at 88.
Left field foul ball for launcher ball. Up by the Pickles bullpen. Left field foul ball. Go now.
2-0 now. Up as well at 88, ball 3. Schleichhardt doesn't have a huge lead at third. Infield cheating in, 3-0, misses up ball 4, so Kyle McDaniel earns his second straight walk. Third time he has been aboard tonight. That'll bring up first baseman, Bryson Glasgow.
Next up for your Pickles, number 36, Bryson Glasgow.
Catcher Holt Williams out from behind the plate to let the infielders know what's what. Glasgow with runners on the corners, 1 down. First pitch up and in, ball 1. Glasgow stands back in, walked his last time up. 1-0. More than a little inside tonight. 2-0. No, the sky is pretty, don't get me wrong, but give it a little bit. It was even better last night as that pitch catches the outer black for a strike at 88. 2-1. Lutman set the 2-1. Bunt shown now. Off to the third base side. Run's going to score. Pitcher loses the handle. Raise those chairs as Josh Schleichhardt comes in to score. Give him an infield bunt base hit. McDaniel down to second. Bunted to the third base side. Lutman came off the mound to field it barehanded, lost the grip on it, and the run comes in to score. Runners on first and second to shortstop. Over to second for 1. Relay to first, not in time. So McDaniel to third. Glasgow out, going to second. Tony Otis aboard on the fielder's choice. Nice job by Lundberg. Got it over to Shea quickly. He tried to reel it over to Meisner. Not in time.
Next up for the Portland Pickles, number 20, Connor Stewart.
Runners on the corners for Connor Stewart, his third at-bat in as many innings. Lutman set. Pitch on the way up. 77 on the gun, 1-0. Otis at first, McDaniel at third. Lutman with the 1-0. Swung on and missed. Wins the count at 1-1. Listen, I'm not trying to short sell the sky out there. It's pretty. It's just that it was a bit prettier last night. Like tonight, but at 11. That pitch in there for a strike. We're going to do the double steal again. We're going to involve some more players in it this time. And Gary has that one. I'm not even going to bother sharing it. Kyle McDaniel out on the double steal. That'll do it for your Pickles. Connor Stewart will lead us off in the bottom of the 7th. Your score on the board, 6-0 Portland.
Thanks full, game on. Nice work, that saved us 32 seconds. Wait, has anybody seen Adam?
Get up, get out of your bed now.
Yeah, buddy.
So I've been doing journalism for about 20 years. I loved it in high school. I studied journalism. I actually remember coming down here to Coin, following Jeff around, and trying to learn what I could.
I remember you in high school,
Yeah.
you know, doing a job shadow with me here.
Yeah.
But I just remember your passion, and I remember thinking that little guy's gonna make it, you know, and so great to have you here.
For me, reporting is really about finding the heart of that story, about finding that truth.
Launch a ball. So the throw down to second. 2-6. Aw, dang it. Well, and a few other numbers. Just take your phone number, mix up the numbers, and that'll count as the out in the inning. I love that little hole in the trees out there. It's all the way out in left field. I mean, left field foul territory.
New pitcher on the mound for your Portland Pickles. Give it up for number 31, Jordan Cesar.
Jordan Cesar to take over for Liam Golden. Golden goes 1 inning. He gives up 1 hit, does not surrender any runs, does not walk a batter, does not hit a batter, does not strike a batter out. Last time we saw Jordan Cesar was back on the 27th. Pitched the last 2 outs in the 8-6 loss to Ridgefield. Gavin Poffenroth, Jarrett Sable, and Jack Meissner for the Black Bears here in the 7th. For the visiting Black Bears, no runs on 2 hits and 2 errors. For your home team, Portland Pickles, 6 runs on 9 hits and no errors. Wow, Kai totally hitting the post with that one. Well done. First pitch this inning, popped foul on the right. Oh, and 1. AJ hanging out here in the ballpark. Always good to see him. An agent of chaos himself, not to the level of Dylan T. Pickle, but not far off as that pitch misses 1-1. Cooper checking in, checks only 6-0. Why don't you think it should be 15 like it usually is? Everybody's going to give this team their best punch now. 1-1, spoiled foul to the right. 1-2. So yeah, you're gonna get team's best punch repeatedly. As I said, agent of chaotic good. Jordan with the 1-2, swung on and missed. 79 in the zone. Poffenroth down on strikes. Strikes out in his first at-bat. First at-bat for Jordan. We're on the K-man to hang K number 5 out in left. Designated hitter Jarrett Sable offers at the first pitch, fouled and held on to by Connor Stewart. 0-1. 0-1 on the way. Hit hard but foul. That get through the netting by the Pickles dugout? Dang. Hope everybody's okay down there.
The strikeout Sharks are swimming water, getting it out.
Caesars 0-2, swung on and missed. Back-to-back strikeouts. Jordan Caesar's off-speed pitch are baffling this evening. 2 batters face 2 strikeouts. Gary, how many pitches so far this inning? Okay. We all know that I 100% trust Gary's ability to count. First pitch in there for a strike. 0-1.
103, recently married. Congratulations.
Gordon comes set, is 0-1. Swung on, bouncer to third. Joey Wright takes it on a hop, slings it across in time. 5-3 the put out, and that does it for the Black Bears in the 7th. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left. Fans, it's time to stretch. To the bottom of the 7th we go. 6-0 Portland.
Growing to better serve our community with more locations and extended hours for our busy members. Together, we're working to transform lives and communities through financial wellness and a focus on increased give back. Become part of something more. With us, you can.
Welcome back, broadcast friends. We're going to take a look at Cesar's last inning. Struck out 2 of the 3 batters he faced. Nice movement on his off-speed pitches. That baby doing its best rendition of Take Me Out to the Ball Game and theoretically enjoying every second of it. They are having fun here at the Walk. New pitcher for the Cowlitz Black Bears, left-hander Alex Buchanan from Ottawa University.
Now, Jeremiah, we'd be remiss if we went the entire evening without saying a very happy birthday to our dear friend, Randy. It's Randy's birthday.
Hey, Randy.
Love you, Randy.
The best.
Lutman goes 2 1/3. He gives up 2 hits, 1 run. Evan is walking 3, hitting 1. And no strikeouts. So Buchanan going to be facing Connor Stewart, Petey Soto Jr., and Joey Wright. Theoretically. Wind whipping around into the press box now as the temperature has fallen below 70 here at Walker Stadium. Definitely cooling off this evening. You see fans gearing up with hoodies and blankets around the stadium.
Number 20.
Connor Stewart stands in, singled his last 2 times up, 2 for 3 tonight. Buchanan set his first pitch of the ball game, a little outside at 84. 0-1. Cubs Bryant jersey down the first baseline. All right. The 1-0. Outside ball 2, 2-0. Checks what position would AJ play if he was on the field? I feel like AJ would be a catcher. I feel like AJ would want to talk at everybody. AJ might talk through an opposing batter's at bat if he had the opportunity. That pitch misses away, ball 3. I think it'd probably be one of the best positions for him to create chaos. And if not catcher, first base, again, just for the opportunity to do so. Stewart ahead in the count, 3-0. Buchanan's next pitch, called strike, catches a little bit of the plate. 3-1. Buchanan stares in at Williams. Comes set. Brings the 3-1 now, but brings it a little outside. Connor Stewart a leadoff walk. He has led off 3 of the last 4 innings, getting a board.
Petey Soto Jr.
Some of you know him as Super Petey. Others of you know him as Petey Soto Jr. I just know he's number 1 in our hearts. First pitch this at bat. High fly ball out to right field, but foul.
If I say your name, come to the party deck to claim your prize. Russ Cowley, Emily Marcia, and Natalie Belly.
I'm not going to lie, I missed that ball coming down, but the Little Leaguers chasing after it reaffirms my belief that it did. Buchanan has his sign from Williams. 0-1. Outside. Evens the count at 1-1. Petey at the ready. Awaits the 1-1. High ball 2. What do we got going on down there? That's the left field berm. The truck in which the tattoos are in are out there. The 2-1 foul back. Where's Taco Meat? I have no clue, friend. He plays for the organizational All-Stars. Taco Meat, I believe Taco Meat has graduated college a couple years ago at least. Buchanan shakes off Williams. Now has the sign he was looking for. 2-2. Popped foul. That one toward the parking lot. Plate umpire asking for some more baseballs in a moment. Soto Jr. ready. Cannon his sign. 2-2. Swung on. Slapped hard out to right field, but almost right at Gavin Poffenroth. L8 to put out on Petey Soto Jr. Or excuse me, L9. My bad. I don't know where 8 came from. Dude the Beat, Taco Meat, I believe will be playing in the game Friday night here at Walker Stadium. Pickles go on the road for a 3-game set over the weekend, but there will be organizational all-star games. Jared Lewis pinch hitting for Joey Wright. First pitch called strike, 0-1. 0-1. Swung on, bouncer right back to Buchanan, goes to second for none. So E6, Honor Stewart down to second, Jared Lewis aboard.
Next up for your Pickles, number 29, Braden Waldridge.
Carly asking if there will be tattoos tomorrow night. I believe so, but you'll want to get here early. One down, runners now on first and second. Back to the top of the lineup for Braden Waldridge. Pitch misses away, ball one. We are getting close to chaos ball. That is true. Apparently the Mariners held on and won tonight. Yay. 1-0, low and away, ball two. 2-0. Buchanan looks back at second as he comes set, gives another glance before the 2-0 comes in. Fouled off to the left side. That moves the count to 2-1 on Braden. Absolutely, Carly. Hope you're able to join us tomorrow night. Holy cow, that is a very young baseball fan right there. 2-1. High ball three. And won the count on Waldridge. Josh Schleichart behind him. Buchanan's 3-1. Spoiled foul to the left.
Look out.
Yo, Mike, what you think about Cal Raleigh making the All-Star game? Deserved. Well deserved. Honestly, dude's having the kind of season where he almost deserves to start for both teams. I mean, come on. A heck of a first half from the young man. Buchanan set below the belt, brings in the 3-2 foul.
Yeah, what a flinch. That was the best flinch of the season, Raider, man. I saw that. Oh, yeah. It was so far from hitting you. I love that. Oh!
Aldridge steps back in. Buchanan shakes off his catcher, now comes set. Payoff pitch number 2. Fouled this time to the right, out of play.
Look out.
Oh, good bounce. All right. Look at them all go.
There they go.
3.
So 3-2 again. Buchanan looks back at second. Payoff pitch number 3. Swung on. High hit ball out to right center field and off the crunch banner. Runners go and the throw to the plate on a bounce gets past the catcher. That's an RBI double for Braden Waldridge and raise those chairs. That ball just kept carrying out to center field. Connor Stewart scores from second. Jared Lewis goes from first to third.
Next up, Jack.
First pitch to Schleichart. Off-speed pitch on the inside, but a strike, 0-1. Check a third as Buchanan comes set. Is 0-1. Called strike on the outer part of the plate, mixing up his locations nicely. Ahead in the count to Schleichart, who was hit by a pitch his last time up, did come around to score. 2. Fought off to the right side. Will it stay in play? Yes, it will. Caught by Jake Meitzner. Repeat the put out. Runners on second and third, 2 down. Jordan Lewis in for Aiden Torek. So Jordan trying to drive in Jared here. First pitch, bouncer towards third. Back on the ball, Orem throws over to first. Gets by the first baseman. Raise those chairs. Jared Lewis comes in to score on the E5. So Woldridge and Lewis both come in to score.
Batting, Kyle McDaniel.
McDaniel to the plate. Lewis on at second.
Still looking for Russ Cowley, I believe. Russ Cowley. Launch a ball winner. Russ again to one motion. Blue Magic.
Look back to second. 1-0. Outside, ball 2. Two another count on Kyle. Single and an RBI his last trip to the plate. Fights that one off foul to the left. 2-1.
Let's go, Pickles.
The boys in the bullpen, which I have heard like heckling the left fielder. I'm sure that's not what they're doing this very moment. 2-1. Fouled off at the plate to even the count at 2-2. Home plate umpire looking for some new baseballs. Throws a new one out to Alex Buchanan on the mound. That lizard, or excuse me, the wizard hat is kind of cool. No lie. Now Dylan over by the Black Bears dugout. Buchanan comes set, looks back at second before the 2-2. Away, ball 3. Welcome back, Lewis Roses. Glad to have you. Cannon set. 3-2. Check swing. Did he go? He did. Kyle McDaniel called out on strikes. First strikeout for Alex Buchanan. Denzians at Walker Stadium not happy about it, but take solace, Pickles fans. Your team leads 9-0.
Need a portable restroom? Choose Willie Make It. We provide superior portable restrooms with unmatched customer service. Our unique pressure washing and hospital-grade disinfectant process eliminates 86% more mold and bacteria than traditional methods. From small events to large construction, our trained technicians and friendly staff ensure a pleasant and successful rental experience. Give our friendly office staff a call and set up your rental today. Willie Make It, clean, reliable, and committed to your needs.
When you move here, I feel like there is almost just a permission to do your thing.
So it's very easy to kind of find out who you are in terms of your identity as an artist or a performer.
I think that's what I see out here is people doing what they love.
Portland is a city for dreamers.
We heal hearts so they can love more. We heal bones so they can move more. And we heal brains so they can imagine more. Because every single person we serve was made for so much more. And we were made for a purpose such as this: to inspire health, wholeness, and hope. To help everyone we reach all the mores they were made for. Adventist Health, made for more.
Welcome back, broadcast friends. New Portland Pickles pitcher, number 5, Nolan Umland, making his West Coast League debut, right-hander from the University of Portland. Umland on to face Braden Oram, Holt Williams, and Braden Lundberg. So it appears as though Jared Lewis is taking over at third base for Joey Wright. And I will assume that Jordan Lewis is taking over for Aiden Torek out in left field. First pitch this frame bounces away from Connor Stewart. 1-0. Next pitch in there for a strike to even the count, 1-1. Oram broke up the no-hitter in the top of the 5th with a 2-out single. Fouls that one off. The count 1-2. Ron's got 6 Ks hung out in left field, Lewis. The 1-2 in the dirt, outside, ball 2. Nolan comes set, the 2-2, bounces in. Count goes full. Nolan's brother Ian used to pitch for the Pickles. 3-2, swung on, shot to third. Lewis couldn't quite handle it. On the fly, knocks it down, recovers, and slings it to first in time. Well done. 5-3. Hope he's okay over there. That was a rocket off the bat at 95. So 1 away for catcher Holt Williams. Excuse me, not Holt Williams, number 11. 0-1. The 0-1 to JT Hardy misses. Swung on, bouncer to second. McDaniels waits for it to get to him, throws over to first in time, 4-3, the put out of J.T. Hardy. So 2 away. Braden Lundberg to the plate. First pitch, called strike, 0-1. Lundberg 0 for 2. 0-1. Popped up right side. Foul. I have not tracked the foul balls well tonight. 0-2 the count on Lundberg. Umlant's the next pitch. Misses at 81. Count 1-2. Next pitch fouled off to the right. Mason Shea on deck should Lundberg reach. Steps back in. Lands with 1-2 in the dirt. Ball 2. Two on its way. Fouled off again. Lundberg knocks the dirt off his cleats, steps back into the right-handed batter's box. Umlant's 2-2, bounced foul on the left.
$255 to the 50-50 raffle winner ticket holder, 536. 536 coming to the party.
Mike, what's the greatest magic trick illusion I've ever seen in person? Man, that's a great question. Let me think on that. No one's 2-2. Fouled off again. Nice little battle here going between Lundberg and Umlant. AJ's not on the team roster, so that won't happen in West Coast League Pickles games. AJ could play in organizational All-Stars games, though. 2-2, swung on, high chopper. Petey Soto Jr. waits for it. Slings it over to Glasgow in time. 6-3 the put out, and that'll do it for the Bears here in the 8th. No runs, hits, errors, or anyone left. To the bottom of the 8th we go. Pickles up 9-0.
Need a portable restroom? Choose Willie Make It. We provide superior portable restrooms with unmatched customer service. Give our friendly office staff a call and set up your rental today.
Game on!
Oh my gosh, are you kidding? Who's in charge of snacks this week?
Tank's full. Game on. Nice work. That saved us 32 seconds. Wait, has anybody seen Adam?
Get up, get out of your bed now. Wasting your time. 'Cause it's a beautiful day now. Ready to rise and shine.
Yeah, buddy.
Rivermark is growing to better serve our community with more locations and extended hours for our busy members. Our video tellers are available on weekdays from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. and Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Together, we're working to transform lives and communities through financial wellness and a focus on increased giveback. Become part of something more. With us, you can.
Great job, Walker Stadium.
Indians of Walker Stadium singing along with Sweet Caroline as you take a look out at the scoreboard for the visiting Black Bears. No runs on 2 hits and 4 errors. For your home team so far, 9 runs on 11 hits and no errors. Thanks for making us part of your Wednesday evening, friends. We appreciate it. Bryson Glasgow to lead us off here in the bottom of the 8th. First pitch he sees, tails away, ball 1. New catcher, that is J.T. Hardy. Takes over for Holt Williams. Cannon comes set with the 1-0. Called strike, 83 on the gun. John Emmanuel Ramos Henderson checking in from the Philippines. Glad to have you along, friend. 1-1. Outside ball 2. 2-1. Glasgow patiently awaits the 2-1 that's high and away at 84.
They've all started contacting me. One found out and just spread like wildfire.
Buchanan's 3-1. Away ball 4. Bryson Glasgow a leadoff walk. Third straight plate appearance that ends in him getting on base. Well, for the uninitiated friends, I'm Mike Checks, and I'm working alongside Gary, Malachi, Sierra, Sophia, Kai, Nate, Aiden, and Ben tonight, along with many others. And joining us in the booth tonight, once again, the voice of the Cowlitz Black Bears, Evan Patoka. First pitch to Tony Otis, called strike 0-1. Long look in from Buchanan, comes set. 0-1. In the dirt, gets past the catcher. Down to second on the wild pitch is Bryson Glasgow. Insurance run in scoring position. Portland clinging to a 9-0 lead. Look back to second. Step off, no throw. Thanks, Will. We got a press box full of all-stars up here this year. It has been wonderful working with all of them. The 1-1 swung on, hit to second. Off of glove of Mason Shea. He holds on, but everybody's safe. Infield single for Tony Otis. Ball was smacked hard, 92 off the end. Nolan Stoll for Connor Stewart, who had a wonderful evening tonight in his return to the Pickles. Stoll takes that ball, pops it up into right field. Ranging over and making the catch, Gavin Poffenroth. Throw back to the infield, down to second, couldn't make the play, and coming home, Bryson Glasgow. Well, that was unfortunate. Gary, where did the error go? I missed that. We are going to call it a sac fly. All right. It's a roundabout SF9. And by roundabout, I mean it's the bottom of the 8th inning and it's the 10th run.
You believe that? Cool. Happy birthday. Stadium, 9 years old today. Happy birthday, Rich.
Count goes to 2-0 on Petey Soto Jr. On the way, swung on, hit sharply off the umpire, throws over to first in time. What number is the umpire, Gary? I think we're going to call that 14 since the numbers 10 through 13 are taken. So that would be a 14-6-3 put out. Tony Otis stays at second. Or, I guess, U6-3. Jared Lewis now. First pitch This is ball one.
We'll say hi here.
The 1-0. Swung on and missed. Big cut. Pitch at 77. Mike, what position would you play if you were on the Pickles roster? Designated hitter, friend. That is, nobody wants me doing anything other than that. Maybe left field. The 1-1. Low ball 2. 2-1. I don't know. Do we really need a GoFundMe for Petey's pants? The way he's been playing, I figure those are working, right? Like, 2-1. Let him ventilate if that's his style. Count 2-2. Yeah, it's gotten silly, Gary. I'm sorry. Oh. Cannon stares in. Comes set, looks back at second with the 2-2 outside. That's an amazing sound on that horn. Like, let's be honest with one another. That horn produces a good amount of noise. Look back to second. 3-2. Foul. That's right, Nick. That is absolutely right. Little Leaguers down by the Pickles dugout. It's like they multiply. I don't get it. 3-2. Swung on at, back up the middle. On a couple hawk, Shea has it, throws low to first, but dug out in time. 4-3 the put out on Jared Lewis. That'll do it for the Pickles here in the 8th, but they do push one more run across. 10 to tie, 11 to take the lead. We'll be back with the top of the 9th in just a moment.
I did not come to play, I came to dominate. Dominate, dominate. I did not come to play, I came to dominate. Dominate, dominate. I did not come to play, I came to dominate. Dominate, 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 dominate. I did not come to play, I came to dominate. Dominate, 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 dominate.
Bet it all on me, Betty, 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 bet it all on me, yeah. Bet on me, I got that high hand, tell them stop playing, wait, one more boy. Bet it all on me, Betty, 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 bet it all on me, Betty, 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 Betty.
You know, I'm not going to lie. I love all of our bullpen guys, legitimately do. I do feel like they should either be singing along or dancing, if not both. Okay, that's better, thank you. It's like somebody gave them the memo down there or something. They are dancing in the aisles here at the Walk. What am I doing? Oh, yeah. Like I have a job to do around here. New pitcher on the mound for your Portland Pickles, right-handed pitcher Brady Hudson from Northern Colorado University. 1-0 record in 2 1/3 innings pitched. Supposed to be facing Mason Shea, Will Jeske, and Liam Barrett. First pitch, strike 0-1, 88 near the upper part of the zone. Next pitch from Hudson misses away.
Number 90, Brady Hudson.
Hudson comes set, pitch on the way. Up. Ball 2, 2-1. Programming reminder tomorrow night's broadcast gets underway around 7 o'clock-ish. First pitch around 7:15-ish. Game 3 of this 3-game set. Hudson set the 3-1. Sky high. Center field. Coming in and making the catch, Tony Otis. F8 the put out. Got a part of it, just got under it. Where is the germ? Good question. One away, back to the top of the order. First pitch to Jeske, check swing. Did he go? He did not. 1-0. Next, swung on and rocketed foul. John Joseph making friends in the chat. You really need to start playing the Kingsman's Louie Louie. It was recorded in Portland. Friend, you are speaking Ron the K-Man's language. Tom, I appreciate that. Thanks for joining us tonight. 1-1. This is high, ball 2. Get that ball out of play. New baseball. The 2-1. Misses up, ball 3. 3-1 on Will Jeske. Lined out to Aiden Torek in left. 3-1. That one ripped foul. Oh, there's been an ongoing Louie Louie v. Sweet Caroline argument going on here for years. 3-2. Called strike 3. Will Jeske down on strikes. Beautiful pitch at the top of the zone.
All right, Walker Stadium, 1 out away. Get on your feet if you're able. Come on. Yeah. Come on. Bring it on.
2 away now. Liam Barrett to the plate. Liam 0 for 3 tonight. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. 0-1.
Pickles. Pickles. Pickles.
Hudson comes set, the 0-1. Swung on and missed.
Pickles. 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 Pickles.
0-2. High fly ball out to right field, but caught by Josh Schleikart, and that'll do it. F9, the final out of the ball game. Your Pickles pitchers combined for a 2-hitter against the Cowlitz Black Bears. Final numbers on the scoreboard for the Black Bears: no runs on 2 hits and 4 errors. For your Portland Pickles, 10 runs on 12 base hits and no errors. Remember, fans, we will get tomorrow night's broadcast going approximately 7 o'clock. First pitch at 7:15-ish. Thank you so much for making us part of your Wednesday evening. We appreciate it.
Please get home safely. a great
Until next
evening.
time, friends.
And as always, go.
Pickles!
See you tomorrow night, friends. Be safe.